your overall experience? Who wants to start?
I liked it. It was informative and very interactive. And second part was I liked those uh, in between sessions or sample tests or whatever, the group activities that we did in breakout rooms. So that was a good exercise.
Yeah, and that kept you engaged also, right?
Exactly. Yes. I mean, typically post lunch sessions become a bit boring, but this was really good.
All right. Thank you so much, Amarja, for sharing that. We'll keep that in mind. Yes, Tanvi.
Open, bold, and mindful. The open because we have to accept what's happening and what we need to change. Okay, bold because we are taking that step, and the other part is that more way of explaining the things. So those all combination are, at least for me, considering the other areas, because in the product activity, I'm new. And I came from the technical to the project management, like you say. So it's like a shocking for me to change that particular mindset which we had, which is a definitely that's why I said that to change something we have to start somewhere. So that's the thing we will be definitely implement, and that this will be helping me a lot and my team for future. Definitely there will be more session. We will have that connect later, but uh, this is for me as a very mindful, open, and bold.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tanvi, for that. Yes, Shivans.
I think I enjoyed mostly the interactive sessions that we went through. I am more of a conversation person, so that's why I like those. For me, it seemed to be more of putting a framework to what I've been doing for longest time. And we actually put a lot of our developers through the Scrum training with you
Oh,
from 2025, like the team, right?
oh,
There are a lot of people, right? So now I and Vishal are from the same company, so we are doing it after them. Now I'm able to go back and catch them on what's not happening, what's happening. So it's going to be fun, but in all, it was fun. I think it was very interactive. The session was very light. It was not like a teacher teaching, and we thought like I was a part of your team and we are doing it together. So kudos to that.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that part. Yes, Nivya.
Yeah, I think like how Shivan said, it was a very interactive session. I'm also someone who really enjoys conversation. I really love the structure of putting the whole course as sprint. So both the days you're actually doing that day-to-day activity that you're going to do as a product owner, right? You're experiencing that. So that's something nice. Also, another thing that I really liked was we bust so many myths. And yeah, I have been in the product owner or the product space for about like 6 7 months, so very new to it. I feel I got a very good sense about the role, about how I could go back and collaborate with my team. I look at them in a different way now. I know how I should be communicating with them, and what are the right expectations and what are not. So yeah, overall it was really nice. Thank you so much, Vineet.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Nivya. Yes, Sandeep.
Yeah, Vineet. So for me, it was definitely you were living the Scrum values, and we were actually, it was an experiential learning. So that was very different. I've attended some other training sessions of other trainer. It was not like this, and definitely I never felt bored. So the entire 2 days, right? So we were on our toes, we were learning, and it was. And I had some my own thoughts, and like definitely you busted some of the myths or uh, I mean, probably I was just getting derailed on the Scrum values and the Scrum track. I think now you have put me back on the right track. It's up to me to take it forward. So thank you very much, Vineet.
I'm glad, and I'm very glad to hear experiential learning, what you said. Yeah, that was the intention to design the course. Thank you so much.
It was a really good experience, and I got to know lots of new things, like in terms of processes, because I have just transitioned to product owner role, so that was really helpful and really good experience for me. And thank you so much. I would appreciate you the most, because yeah, it was really a great session. Thank you,
Great. Thank you so much.
and
Yes.
stay in touch, everybody.
Yeah. Yes, Vishal.
So I already have done the CSM course with the entire team, as Shivan has told. So we already have started, taking those notes, like all the changes. It is bringing a very positive change into the entire team. We are building, like we are not entirely going through that Scrum process yet, but we are improving it day by day. And the thing that I relate to is you mentioned that Dragon Boat example, right? So I relate to developers doing the individual efforts, right? Then there is a product owner who is doing the direction. So that part is good. But actually, the drummer who is like we haven't discussed much about that, but he's the guy who's maintaining that synchronization, right? Developers can do like give efforts and it can be here and there, like, but once it is synchronized, then only it started moving forward. So I happen to relate both the things, like how Scrum and Scrum Master and PO work hand in hand, how it can promote the effectiveness of the entire team. So thank you for that.
Great, you remember that metaphor. Great, thank you so much, Vishal, for that. Yes, Prahlad.
Yeah, Vineet, thanks for this wonderful session, and it was really eye-opener for me, because whatever myths, the same myths I am having right now. After this session, it got clear, and I can go back to my team, especially to my Scrum Master, because in last 1 year, due to these myths, there are 3 Scrum Master change in my project. So due to the unknown things, okay, so definitely it will help me to support him at least in my team. But whatever he's implementing, the process he's implementing is right one, and he always asks for support from team, right? In retros, we should speak at least there, but due to some client pressures, we don't speak. But right now, I have that courage to speak with the
Yes,
people.
Scrum Masters are lonely. They need support.
Yeah.
They speak. Some of them are so frustrated that support from the organization, right? So minimum, at least product owners can support the Scrum Masters in bringing a change, right? Thank you so much for that point, Prahlad. Yes, Neha.
So I think I echo with most of what everyone has said. Going last has its challenges, I don't want to be repetitive, but just a couple of things that I want to share is I've done a similar training with you before, and I think what is happening like between then and now, I think I didn't have a lot of myths, but the knowledge has, kind of, or the information has kind of pushed like deeper in my mind through these sessions. So that's one thing. And second is that you are taking sprint review after 4 sprints. You did not take review at every sprint.
Thank you for catching.
I got you for that.
I knew somebody will definitely say this, but yeah, thank you so much for that. But we were capturing feedback throughout the session through Q&A.
I don't want to lose the opportunity to joke.
No, thank you. That was very nice one. Thank you. Yes, Akanksha.
So there was a slide where you were mentioned that how agile was like ill practiced in different ways, and I have actually experienced that from my very first year of job. In like it was always agile, but a very different version of agile every time. So the first session with you busted a lot of myths, but the second session just reminded me on how much work I still need to do, because there is still a habit of going back. So it's a mindset change which will take some time, because like whatever years of experience you have worked through a very khichdi of everything. And when you get something here, you need to really come back, revise again, talk with the community, or talk with people who have good knowledge about it. Because this time I'm more like aware, and I could see a bigger picture, what was wrong, how I am doing it different and wrong and correct, and those things. So yeah, it was great to have that.
Was not invited in our organization, so I wanted to learn what is Scrum Master, how it works. So I got the knowledge of Scrum Master, but I was shifted as a product owner in last year only, in the month of March. So from there I'm working as a product owner. So you know that from my questions you got to know how my organization is working and on what direction they are going. But me and Dipti were in communication from month of March. I was asking her, when is Vineet going to take this PSPO certification? Because in April there was one course, but you were on vacation. So she told me that on 20th May he will be available. So for that only I was waiting, so that I wanted trainer like you. So that's the reason I joined this session.
Thank you so much, sir, that you waited for my best. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you, everybody. Great class. I thoroughly enjoyed, and which is a rare thing that I was nervous in the morning that, hey, most of the things are done. What am I going to do in the later part? But yeah, we were able to utilize our time. So once again, thanks. All the best.